Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night, whenever you're watching this. It's a pretty cool afternoon. I don't know, probably in the low 50s. Got a little hike here in the afternoon I'm doing instead of the mornings. Left work halfway through the day because I had a funeral to go to in this area. So after the funeral, came out here since I don't get down here too much these days and decided to check this trail out. Haven't been on this one before. Got my LL Bean Continental Derrick on with a few things. I got it loaded with a couple overnight supplies just in case, because I didn't know how long this trail would be or what time I'd actually end up out here. So just in case I ever got stuck overnight, I packed a few overnight things just in case. I mean, this trail should be short enough for where I don't, but again, you never know what may happen. Pretty view of the lake there. Yeah, definitely in the spring or summer, probably be a lot tougher to see. But hey, at least this time of year, I don't have to worry about mosquitoes, ticks, it just being blazing hot. So it's a little cool. Just got my Duluth Lumberjack jacket on right now. Whew, okay. This is going to be a little steep, so I think I might shut this off for a minute. Or give it a little try, I don't know. We'll see. Yeah. Multiple options to go down. Just gotta be careful. This is a relatively short trail. I wanted to do this other one that was longer, but after I got to the trailhead, it was in the middle of a parking lot off a golf course in the area. So then I quickly checked the reviews on it, and it was saying it was mostly paved, and I was like, oh, no. No, that's not going to work for me. So this one's shorter, but it's not paved. I'm also going to be trying out this. It's a twisted cedar walking stick, or hiking stick. I'm going to try this out. Don't usually use these hiking sticks or trekking poles, but I figure I'll give this one a shot. The tent I'm currently using for when I go camping is a DD pyramid tent, so it requires a central pole. Just one central pole, and I figure, well, hey, instead of using my hiking poles, Why not just use this? It's the same length, plus the cedar gives off a scent that's supposed to repel bugs. So it's like, why not? Why not give it a shot? I think that'd be pretty useful in a tent. Or at least in that type of tent to, keep those bugs off. Get those bugs off, hold the tent up, using it as a hiking pole to help your legs. I mean, sounds like a lot of winds. Thought that was a cave for a minute, but it's just a slight overhang. Or if that's another overhang, or if that's actually a cave. Let's find out. Ooh, a little steep. Yeah, that hole in the middle of that overhang is just another little overhang. That's cool though. As I was driving from the funeral to here, I was just thinking about how cool these hills are out here. I mean, they're called mountains, but they don't meet the minimum height requirements to actually be a mountain. But I mean, I guess they were, several million years ago. But I was driving through these hills thinking, gosh, I think it'd be kind of cool to live out here. You got your rocks and your caves. It means you got creeks and springs. And it's not too far out from a couple big towns. So, if I can't move out here, though, maybe I can buy some property someday out here. And some got that tree. Bunch of walnuts on the ground here. That's nice. Yeah, that's what I'd do if I had a big piece of land. I'd plant a whole bunch of fruit trees and nut trees, just so I could just always have that food, plant just sweet potatoes and bamboo and goji berries and horseradish, and just let those plants go to town, just go wild. Wow. Cool overhangs up there. Yeah, just let them go wild. So just have all these wild edibles to eat all the time, or munch on when they're in the season, I guess. Guess it's getting ready to turn back to go uphill. I guess I hear a boat or something up there. shut this off for a minute. Talk to you soon. Yeah. Found a bone. So, turns out I may have missed a turn. I decided to look at the Off Trails app real quick, and somehow I wandered quite far off course. Well, just in relative terms of the trail area, at least, onto, I guess, a different trail. So we're heading back this way. I guess this is kind of like a maintenance trail, maintenance road maybe. You see how wide it is. That leads down to this power pole. It's got of course, a meter on it and a couple of pump switches. Which I guess there's some pumps in those, maybe. Well, there has to be somewhere relatively close. But so yeah, kind of backtracking a little bit, but that's okay. Still got plenty of time. Not worried. Okay, so after working my way back quite a bit, I have found the trail. Maybe this was it. Some cool overhangs again. I don't know, I scrambled down. Whoa, almost slipped there. I scrambled down some rocks. That All Trail said, or at least on the map showed, that's where the trail was. I don't know if that was right or not, or maybe it was old info, but either way, I'm safe, and here's the trail. I may have been going completely the wrong way. I don't know. It's all part of the adventure, is getting out here, though. So cool. Woo! That's pretty cool. Sorry, it was me making a shutter sound for taking a photo. Got my lumberjack jacket unbuttoned and sleeves rolled up, and still starting to heat up. Cool guy. See eyes. Maybe you got kind of a grin here and a nose. Kinda. What is that called? Anthropomorphizing something? I don't know, something like that. Seeing faces where there's actually none. Just adding a human face to the natural world. Looking for patterns and familiar things. That's what we humans do. I think that's what that's all called. See, that's the thing. If I get some property, I want there to be hills with caves. I want there to be a year-round creek or river going through it, not just not a stream, but a creek or a river. Then I would build a pond right by that creek or river, so whenever it floods, it would get refilled. That's what I would do. I don't know if I'd want to be on a lake, though. At least not around here. Most lakes around here are man-made, so if a dam ever broke, it'd just be a gorge. A gorge to a creek. Oh, yeah. Oh, people building them cairns. Carns. Guess they're doing it just to be fun, but it's like they're not really lighting a trail because we've got these blazes. So here's another one. So with all the blazes around here, I would think those are just made for fun, which I don't agree with just making them for fun. I think they need to be used as blazes. And if you make them just for fun, you're messing with the people that are looking for trails. Let's go take a closer look at that. That's cool. Yeah, that's actually in there. I gotta get back down. Alright, I'm gonna shut this off for a second so I can scramble down. Ah, this is really cool. This is really cool out here. I like this trail. Right here, just along this shoreline. With these rocks here. Wait a minute, why are you sending me back? Or are you trying to tell me to climb the stairs? Well, let's find out. First, let's take a peek over here. Yeah, I don't think I'd want to try to traverse that. Alright, let's go up the steps. Well, that was fun, except for me stubbing my toe and almost falling to my death one time. So, today I've got on, besides my pack, I've got on my Hidden Woodsman belt pouch, which I can go ahead and show you what's in that. Just really easy. Got some mechanics gloves. Threw the ferro rod in there last night because I couldn't remember if I had it in my pack or not. I'll go through the contents of my pack someday. My Sunto compass. And, oh wow. I have this bolo I made. Or bolas, bolanderas, whatever they call it. Made out of some sinker weights. I should replace those with something else because they're lead, so it's probably not good to have that around. And apparently I've got this piece of Lego that I just dropped. Somehow made it in there. That's funny. And one of the knives I've been carrying today is the LT Wright Genesis Scandi grind with the green micarta handles, which is my favorite that LT Wright does. I actually got that in a Secret Santa. And what's crazy though is the Secret Santa limit was a lot lower. It was a lot lower than the price of that knife. And the guy that was my Secret Santa, I mean, amazing guy. I always sing his praises. But that is just, it was just way too much, and kind of, I think, made me look bad to the to my Secret Santa. But, you know, wonderful knife, wonderful company that makes them, wonderful guy that gave it to me. So it's crazy. There's fossils in these rocks, and it's kind of funny. I just left a funeral talking about fossils. I'm not saying the old guy is a fossil. I'm just saying, you know, death. Just left a funeral, so death there, and I'm here with fossils, so kind of more death. And death scares me. Honestly, it does. Just to think that's the end of what you know, the separation from everybody and everything that you've grown accustomed to and loved for so long. I mean, this isn't going to be a question about, an afterlife and what's after the afterlife, or, what's after life, into the afterlife, and whether it's there or not. It's not what this is about. It's just about kind of being afraid of what you're in, comfortable in, and used to. Just an end of all that. So yeah, just death kind of freaks me out. I mean, I know everybody's gonna die, but it just kind of freaks me out a little bit. What we got going on over there? There's a little fire over there. I don't know if you can see the smoke. Maybe coming from that house where they're burning trash, maybe? I don't know. Sure is pretty out here, though. You have to come back in the summer. Maybe not get lost this time when I come back in the summer. And, check the trail more often. Alright, so I guess I'm on my way up and out. I don't know if you heard it earlier, but when I bent down to pick up that Lego piece that I dropped, I ripped the crotch on my pants. So the hike out here is going to be a little breezy. Guess that'll cool me down a little bit, so I was saying it's kind of warming up. Well, they're Walmart blue jeans anyway. Normally I don't wear blue jeans on hikes, but today's a a little off day for things. Yeah, all right. Yes, that's the end of the main part of the hike, main part of the trail. So I'll be going to one of these two. Wonder if the lodge has a bar.